Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is an exciting day. I have my own beauty room. Yes, me and my boyfriend moved in to a new house and I actually have space all to myself. So I have my vanity over there, I have an editing space, and I have this filming setup. Honestly, this is what I've been dying for so long. And the inspo for this like backdrop and everything is definitely Jackie Aina. Today we're gonna do like a little chit chat, get ready with me life update so I can let you guys know like what has been going on over the past couple of months, because let me just tell you, it has been fucking crazy. I have water here because the one thing is my office is upstairs. So it is hot. I am sweating like the heat. I turn the heat off in my office. I have the window open and I'm still dying. So I have ice cold water. Water is the way to go. Not sponsored by Poland Springs, but definitely wish it was. With the move, I have been a lot more stressed than I would have liked to have been. We just bought a new car also. So it's just been a lot of new things at one time. And here we are. There's going to be a lot of new products that you guys have not heard me talk about, obviously, because I've not been on YouTube in literal months. But these honestly have been my two favorite primers that I've used every single day. This is the Patrick Star One Size Secure the Blur and the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is probably the second or third one that I've been through, and I'm obsessed with it. But I like to apply this one to the center of my face, just to secure the blur. I really want to smooth any of my fine lines. I want to smooth any of my pores because, you know, a bitch has them. And I like to just go in this area too because I have smile lines. I don't like to apply this everywhere because I necessarily don't need it everywhere. And I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, it does blur my pores. I mean, they're still there. It doesn't eradicate them totally, but it definitely smooths them out. And then with this, I like to take like 3 pumps. You guys can't see that, but I will literally apply this on the outer perimeter of my face and my neck, because the reason I love this primer is it literally makes my makeup stick. And you guys are gonna see like the foundation routine that I've been doing recently is minimal, but it still works and lasts all day, which is something that I've been loving. Now, I know you may ask, Brandy, what have you been up to? Like, what is the tea? What have you been doing? So, here's the tea. I lost my job. You guys know that, I think. And then I just became, I'm not sure if YouTube demonetizes people who say it, so I'm just gonna word mouth it. And if you guys figure it out, you do. And if not, the link is below. But I'm an OnlyFans worker. So, that is my job currently, and it has been treating me fairly well. I'm going to go in with the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and this is what I'm going to use as my foundation. It is super full coverage, but lightweight enough that it does not look heavy or cakey on the skin. Just watch what I do. So first, I'm going to apply it right underneath my eyes because my dark circles are horrible. And this is the new TikTok way of doing it. If you guys are on TikTok, follow me down below. And if you're not, download it, get the app, it's fun. And then I'm just going to lift the outer portion of the eye out here. Okay, this is the new way of concealer. But I'm just kind of really going over the areas that I need to like spot treat. So my little pimples, any like redness or anything. And then I'm going to take an abundance of it and just draw kind of lines everywhere. So that has been my job over the past 8 months, and it has really done me well. I don't know if you guys can tell or if you guys have not seen any of my videos regarding it. If not, those will be on my channel. Go check them out. But I've been doing fairly well for myself and I'm a lot happier. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm so much more happy because I get to dictate my own life. I don't have to go to a 9-to-5 job that I hate and waste away my time making someone else money. Now I just make myself money. Can we just discuss this sponge is torn up, literally torn up. Can I just tell you, I have an extra one that's literally sitting in my makeup collection, but you ever have like a sponge that you like use it for so long, like it's just so good, and then you try to go get another one and it's just, you got to break it in. That's partially the reason that I just have not changed sponges yet. So besides my friends only page, what I've been doing is filming TikToks. TikTok has become like the new social media. It's like, it's amazing. I don't know if you guys are on it, but it's very addicting, but it also really does help smaller creators. And I've built, you know, a little bit of a platform on there, and I love it. It's just like, you don't have to put that much work into it like you would like a YouTube video, and you can go viral so quickly, and you can gain like tons of followers in the matter of like minutes. So I love TikTok because it does give smaller creators a chance to have like a voice, like I feel YouTube has taken away from like smaller creators. So I'm definitely on TikTok every single day of my life. So if you are looking for other socials to follow me on because you've missed me for a long time, definitely check out my TikTok. It'll be linked below. Do you see just what a little bit of concealer does? It really just evens out my skin, and it is not heavy. I don't really like the foundation look anymore. Like, I just personally feel it's just too much and over the top. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to be using this Rare Beauty concealer, and this is in the shade 110N. And I'm going to apply this in all the areas that I wish to highlight. So it's going to be underneath my eyes, on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. And this is such a smooth concealer, and that's what I like about it a lot. It's not heavy, it's not cakey, it's very natural. I would say it's a light to medium coverage, which is okay. That's why I went down with my full coverage concealer first. And this one is just going to kind of give a little bit more of a highlight. If you guys can tell that I'm a sweaty monster, can you just leave me alone? Like, honestly, it is ridiculous how hot it is in my office, and I'm definitely trying to just kind of ignore it, but sitting in front of all of these lights is extremely difficult, especially when it's already warm in my office. Like, I'm kind of dying. I like to set my under eyes as fast as I possibly can, just because they do crease pretty easily, because I did like a double layer underneath my eyes. So I have loved the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, but I ran out of the two shades. So a good alternative slash dupe is this NYX Contour Palette, and I'm running low on this also, so I definitely need to just get my shit together. I'm just applying this to the same areas that I applied all of that light concealer. So just in the center of my face. So I used to set everything first with a translucent powder, but what I noticed, it just took away the highlight, and I didn't like that at all. So I have just been setting the highlighted points of my face with this. And do you see though how much brighter everything is? Like, I look a little Casper the Friendly Ghost, but let me just tell you, once I apply like bronzer and stuff like that, like everything gets better. Now that that is set, I'm going to set the entire face. You guys know I'm obsessed with Laura Mercier. The translucent powder is everything. So I have some good news. I was supposed to be getting gender reassignment surgery. If you guys do not know, I'm transgender. Hi. I was supposed to be getting gender reassignment surgery on May 5th. The plastic surgeon was out of town, and I'm going on vacation in June. So after vacation is when my surgery is going to be, and I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. So I'm definitely going to be vlogging that, and I'm so excited, guys. Like, I've been waiting for so long for the green light. You know, if you don't really know much about like gender reassignment surgery, I'll kind of give you the basic rundown. So you need 2 letters from, you know, psychotherapists. And those sometimes take some time, but I was very, very, very lucky. And the 2 people who did mine the first time I met them, just because, I don't know, I guess I wasn't nuts, which I know some of you may not agree with, but I wasn't a nutcase. So they deemed it okay for me to, you know, have surgery. They deemed it okay that I was mentally aware of like everything that was going on, and that I wasn't a lunatic. After I've set my entire face and I look fairly matte, I've been hating the matte look recently, like absolutely hating it. So what I'll do, because I've been noticing a little bit of dryness in my skin, I'm going to take All Nighter by Urban Decay, and I'm going to spray this on my face to absorb any of that powder. So then what I'll do is I'll just sit and wait. You don't want to apply any more powders on top of this because what that is going to do is that's literally going to remove the makeup. So just wait until it's all dry, but my skin looks, see how good my skin looks with just concealer. We did not go with a ton. A little bit goes a long way. So even though I have not been on YouTube, I still have been buying makeup frequently, probably more frequently than ever. And I purchased the Jaclyn Hill Bronzer Blush Duos. This has been the one that I've been using. I have 3 of them, but the other ones are a little bit too light. And yes, I'm fair, but like this is the one that works the best for me. And this is the Golden Goddess and Warm Flush. I'm obsessed with this blush. It's literally everything. But this is the one that I've been using. I also purchased the lipsticks. I have no idea. There's literally somewhere in my makeup collection. But I have been purchasing makeup because obviously I still love it. But I just haven't been filming anything. So I'm going to be taking this Morphe M527. This is a big fluffy paddle brush. And I'm going to be going in with the bronzer. And I'm just going to start underneath my cheekbones. Do you see how that just gives me like a nice golden glow? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to contour slightly. So I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. And I like to mix these 2 bottom shades, obviously because this one fell out. I don't even use it. But I'm going to start by contouring my nose. That's my initial start. I feel like that's where I like to contour. It's where I'm the most insecure on my face. Like just a quick little 3-second rhinoplasty. It slims down your nose, makes it look a little bit like smaller, a little bit straighter, a little bit less bumpy. So life has been crazy. Like I said, we got a new house and we actually just bought a new car also. So now we have 2. We were running on 1 and I worked from home, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. But now where we live now is a lot farther away from where my boyfriend is working, and it was just too much. So we decided on getting another car, and it's a 2021 Ford Escape. No, not Escape. It's a 2021 Ford Explorer, and I've never owned like a brand new off-the-lot car. I've gotten the opportunity from being on Friends Only to be able to do things that I would not have been able to do working like a regular 9-to-5 job. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil just to fill these in, but I'm going to skip this part because honestly, watching someone fill in their brows is so subjective to them. So after my brows, what I'm going to do is some eyeshadow. I'm not going to do anything wild and crazy. This is just going to be what I do kind of every single day. I don't want to like step outside the comfort zone because I want the main focus to be discussing what is going on in my life. But I'm so happy that we were able to move out of where we were before. Unfortunately, it was just extremely small and we just needed more space. I have a lot of shit and a lot of stuff that was like kind of being stored at my mom's just because we didn't have room for it at our old place. Unfortunately, the people who lived below us were not very good people. And I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything, but they literally beat a dog on our front lawn, which is horrible. And we don't smoke, but they did. And it just all came up through the vents. I'm happy that we had the means to, you know, move out and find our own home to like live in. So my dream has finally, you know, come to fruition. And now I'm completely obsessed. Like I love the quality of this video. If you guys didn't know, I got a new camera. This is the Canon 90D. It's fairly expensive. I know a lot of people say the ADD is good. Not ADD, but ATD is good. And people have used the 70D. But I wanted, you know, a really good camera. Like I have always been obsessed with quality. And I never want to put out content that isn't good. So that is why I've waited, because I'm a perfectionist at the end of the day. And my YouTube channel, I've always been extremely proud of. And I don't like to upload things that I personally feel aren't good. And where we were before, I couldn't get a good lighting setup. I personally feel like the couple of videos I filmed there, the quality of the videos were poor. And that was just because I didn't have all my lighting there, and it just wasn't a good place to film. Because right now I have a big window in front of me. I have all of my lights set up. I have a light here that's shining on the background, and then I'm sitting right here, and the camera's there and my monitor's there. So it's really the ideal setup that I couldn't have before. So I know it was months and months and months away from YouTube, but I think I needed it. I've worked very hard to get like where I am now. If you guys don't really understand how Friends Only works, like you are your own marketing manager. And I have to say that personally, I have done fairly good at marketing myself. Obviously, I don't have 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, but I have done a fairly good job marketing myself over the past, couple of years that I've been on the internet. I've gained a following on YouTube. I've gained a following on Instagram. I've gained a following on TikTok. And now Friends Only. And now I've just kind of been able to monetize a little bit better. Obviously, at the end of the day, like Friends Only is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I hope that you guys like understand that. At the end of the day, like I have thought about this a lot over COVID and losing my job and starting this self-employment business. And I've decided that at the end of the day, like this is what I want. Like I want to be self-employed. I don't ever want to go back to a 9-to-5 job ever again. And if that means I have to work my ass off, I'm going to work my ass off. Like, I've been thinking a lot, and I think that I really want to start my own cosmetic line. Nothing is in the works as of right now, but it's definitely something I've put a lot of thought into and something that I want to do. I love makeup. I've always loved makeup. I've loved trying new things. I've always loved doing reviews for you guys and finding the best products out there. And I think that starting my own makeup brand is something that would be amazing. So personally for me, that is the end goal. But if you guys want to, support me now, if you have not subscribed, definitely click that button and check my OnlyFriends link down below if you guys want to support me in any way that you guys can. You guys got to let me know, like, if I were to start a cosmetic brand, like, what products would you want to see? What would the name of my brand be? Like, I need something. Do you guys see how much, like, lining the top of my eye with a black eyeliner and also putting a dark shadow right at the lash line really makes your eyes look really sultry and really sexy without having to do like a ton of makeup to make like a smoky eye? At the end of the day, if you're not a lash girl, if you're just more on the, not basic side, but if you just don't like false lashes or you don't know how to apply them, you can completely leave the look like this. But me, I'm extra. I'm just that bitch. So I'm going to put on a lash. And the lash I'm going to be using today is Intoxicating by Flutter Lashes. I am obsessed with them. They are probably my favorite lashes of all time, but I need to peel the glue off because they look disgusting. Okay, so can I put you guys on to something? This dual lash glue, I know this is not new. It is not something that's like just came out, but I live for this. So I used to use the all black one or like the squeeze tube all black one or the squeeze tube all white one. And let me just tell you, this dries so much quicker. It has a brushed applicator, so it's so much easier and you're not like ruining your lashes by applying too much glue on them. And it dries so fast, and it is the stickiest eyelash glue ever. Like, even after I take my lashes off, like, I can still literally go and put them back on my eye, and they will stick. Game changer. Okay, sorry, guys. My SD card got full, but this is what one lash looks like on. Do you see? Like, it's such a big, intense lash that you don't have to do a lot of shadow to make it look intense. So this is what it looks like with both eyelashes on. Literally, if I blink a little too fast, all of my shit is going to fly away. Like, that's how big these lashes are. So I don't recommend them if you have small eyes. But if you have eyes like mine, where they're just a little bit bigger and you have a lot of space between your lid and your brow bone, these lashes look fire. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I do not like this all matte look. Not a fan of it. So what I'm going to do is spray my face again. Literally drench it. And while my face is currently drying, I want to show you guys the highlighter that we're going to go in with. So like I said, I've been purchasing makeup, and these are the new Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighters. This is in the shade Iced. It is gorge. Can I please just swatch it for you? It is everything. It just reflects light so nicely. So when my face is a little bit more on the dry side, because I don't like to apply highlighter when it's like super wet, I am going to go in with this Morphe M501 brush. I love this brush. It is small enough to get everywhere I need it to, but not too small, because you don't want like a really precise brush, because then it looks just like a stripe on your face, and that is not what we're going for. So I'm going to take a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to dust off the excess, because let me just tell you, with these, you only need a little bit. And I'm just going to go right on the apples of my cheek and backwards. Not applying a lot of pressure, just light. And you guys know I used to be an oily mess, and I never used to like highlighter on my like chin or my nose or anything, but now I love it. It is the best. It just makes me look so much more natural. Obviously, like, not natural, but it makes me look not super caked up with makeup, which is the goal. Lately, my whole style of makeup has changed to less is more. And you guys know I'm obsessed with cake face, like a big lash and everything. But I feel like skin starts at the source. Like, it starts at skin. You can continue to pile a ton of makeup on, but if you have bad skin, it's going to look bad with makeup on or without makeup on. So start by taking care of your skin, and any amount of coverage that you put on your skin will look flawless. That is why this looks amazing, even though it's a small amount. For everyday use, let's be honest, I don't really put anything on my lips besides Carmex, but I am, for the sake of this video, going to apply a lip gloss. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. I am obsessed. This is like the nude, but like just enough color to look gorge. This is the look that I've been wearing every single day for the last couple of months. I really have kind of been uninspired with color, glitter, anything like that. So I've been just keeping it very natural, but also very glam. But that is all that I have for this video. I hope that you guys are enjoying my return. And if you do, definitely give the video a thumbs up, share it, like the video, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Do not forget to follow me on all of my socials. Those will be linked down below. My friends only, my TikTok, Instagram, you guys already know about. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.